Hi everyone. Welcome to the Gacha Memories redo. Oh gosh. As you can probably tell what I'm wearing on my head. It's one of those masks that my dad gave me during the pandemic and everything. Like, instead of a mask, I thought I would work it as a do-rag or something. But that's probably not gonna cut it. So, unfortunately this video is gonna end at 10:35 because I was in the middle of watching a scene from one of my most iconic movies, Hitch, featuring Will Smith and Kevin James and, you know. Anyway, last week on Gacha Memories, we relived Luni's shocking discovery on our wounds. I got hit in the arm and Mitsuko got hit in the back by a beam. I forgot what it was already. And what Luni discovered is that one hit from the beam could erase my existence from Earth. So, and after all that, I chose to stay in Luniverse. Not on Earth either, because that was the most heavy-hearted choices that I have ever done. And I don't want to do it again. So, let's get started. Let's continue with the story. After that, Luni said that both me and Mitsuko will be staying in her house until we recover fully from the damage we received on that fight. After that, she ordered the two of us to pick a room and go to sleep. I remember that. I was pretty surprised at how tired I was. I feel sleep almost immediately after hitting the bed. That's me when I come home from work. That's me. It still hurts after all. What time is it? It was still in my clothes from yesterday, so my phone was still in my pocket. Yeah, I know, I always do that all the time. 9 a.m.? Quite early for how tired I was. Right? I slowly get up and look over myself. I'm a mess. I probably stink from not taking a bath since yesterday. And my arm hurts. I better take care of at least one of those problems. Yeah, that's a, well, generous idea. Ah, Luni's bath is much better than mine. I bet it is. Hold on, I just had a thought. As you can tell, I just had a change of clothes. That was probably rolling around in my mind. Are we recording? Are we on? Okay. Sorry about that. I just had a change of clothes. This looks better. I'm now wearing a Formula 1 t-shirt. I hope you like it. I wore it before. Feeling refreshed, I step out of the bathroom, wrapped in a bathrobe I found, carefully moving so as to not hit or move my left arm too much. Yeah, it's best that you don't bang it on anything. And you'll probably be just fine. Some clothes are neatly folded on the bed, including underwear. I touch them with my right hand. The material is quite soft and it looks comfortable. They are casual, but it seems easy to move around with them. Of course. Of course. They look good on me. Smiling, I proceed to head back in the bathroom to change. What was it? My summoner clothes? Just like I did just now. Like a few seconds ago. I feel much better after the rest and the bath, but it is still hard to move my arm around without wincing in pain. The bruises I got on the other day are gone, though, which I'm thankful for. Yeah, those small bruises. I'm about to enter the elevator when a message arrives. Luni is asking us to meet her in her living room. Well, I was doing just that anyway. I look back to the corridor and I see a ball of fluff getting out of a room. A ball of fluff, huh? I know exactly who that is. That's none other than Mitsuko. Mitsuko. Oh, Travis, good morning. Good morning, Mitsuko. She says in good spirits. It seems she is better already. Yep, she's recovering. How's your back? Much better. Well, that's great to hear, Mitsuko. Actually, I overslept by a lot. I'm normally up very early, but that bruise really got to me. Yeah, it was pretty gruesome. I'm not gonna lie. But since I'm me, my natural healing is super fast. My back is still sore, but nowhere near as much as yesterday. She's a fox goddess, I'll give you that. Okay. I see. I'm glad for that. Itsuko. You had me really worried yesterday. I let out a sigh of relief seeing her taking that blast head on as rather traumatic, and I'm glad she is feeling better now. We're all more than glad. It's not like I was in true peril. I'm stronger than I look. Besides, you were there. I mean, of course I was. Still, I was worried. Especially after Luni told us what those attacks do. I think it wouldn't take more than a single laser to take me down for good. But that thing still hurts a lot. How's your arm? Still hurts. And still sore, but still hurts. She is now staring at the purple appendage, hanging limply at my side. Yep, it still hurts. It's not as bad as it looks, but I still can't move it very well. Well, not without wincing in pain, anyway. Putting on shirts is much more troublesome now. I can accommodate. I see. Yeah, it's pretty painful. The look in her eyes, she's still feeling guilty in it. Mitsuko, I already told you it's not your fault. If anything, you took far more damage than me by taking it on your back. But Travis, you are human. Humans are terrifyingly frail. Even with your increased powers due to being the wielder of the Gacha sword, your regeneration is still the same as a normal human, even if your endurance is much greater. Yeah, kinda overstepping. Moving on. This is the same argument as yesterday, Mitsuko. I survived a lot of dangerous things during the corruption incident, including the 3 girls who are here. 4 if Lilith is around. Isn't that proof that I am not frail? Could that be enough evidence for her? But for some reason, Mitsuko still shakes her head sadly. I'm not meant to be perfect. You still don't understand. Never mind. Luni's waiting for us downstairs. Probably when you choose to stay in Luniverse, you think you're still above everything, but you're not. What is so concerning about me helping a human in relation to them? Mitsuko looks so downcast. I want to comfort her somehow. Yeah, how are you gonna do that with a badly messed up arm? Oh, at least allow me to do something for you. At least so my conscience can stop gnawing at me. Oh, frick. You think she heard that? At that, a single paper tag, a Fuda, I believe they're called, appeared in Mitsuko's hand, being held between her middle and index finger. Is that right? Before I could ask what she is doing, she flicked it towards me, and I watched as it approached my bruised limb. Huh. What is that? What's it doing? Huh? It stuck there and disappeared. I was mostly certain even a paper touching anywhere there would have hurt. Turns out it didn't. I think she gave me something to speed up the healing process. Mitsuko, what'd you do? I actually can't feel my limb anymore. It's like the numbness you get from sleeping over your arm, but without the piercing feeling of needles. She's making me heal faster. Oh, Mitsuko, you sly fox. Well, you said you can't move it anyway. Numbing a bruised and hurting part of your body can help a lot with recovery in the right conditions. Huh. Facts. I was more than once called to bless surgeries in the past. I picked some things up. Oh, and you picked up some healing paper? Is whatever that was? Huh. That's quite neat. Yeah. Thank you, Mitsuko. It's the least I can do after all you've done. Now come on. Let's go before Luni-chan creates a hole under our feet to hurry us up. Yeah, we don't want to keep her waiting. We don't want that. Both me and Mitsuko then enter the elevator, waiting in comfortable silence for a short travel to the first floor. Now that I think about it, something was bothering me about this whole thing. And it's making me so doubtful. Or some crap like that. I don't know. Luni was visibly shaken up after her analysis, like some terrifying nightmare had become a reality. She recovered quickly, but even I couldn't recognize the beginnings of the panic attack. What was that? Oh, going up my nose now. Oh. The mood in the living room quickly snuffed out the easygoing atmosphere both me and Mitsuko had. Luni was sitting on the table with her friend, with her hands on her head. Lilith was there too, trying to comfort her master with a soft shoulder massage. Oh my god. And Ellie too. This isn't good. Ellie looked worried, and upon spotting me, I quickly flew towards me. She was extremely worried. Travis, Mitsuko, are you two okay? Yes, Ellie. We're fine. We're just fine. My natural healing took care of the problem pretty fast. I'm not 100%, but I'll be there in just another day of rest, Master. That's what she told me. And you? How are you feeling? Should I tell her what Mitsuko did to me on the way down here? Let's see. She looks really worried, even more so than yesterday. I wonder what happened. Maybe Luni's discovered something even worse than this. It hurts less than yesterday, at least. I still can't move it though. Mitsuko here decided to numb my arm for the time being though. I told her. I see. That's good. At least you won't be in the pain during the healing process. Right? I'll be just fine. Ellie, what's wrong? Why is Luni like that? Well, a hacker. Ooh, a bloody hacker. And not just any, but the absolute worst of them. Oh my goodness. Luni lashed out, holy heck. So a hacker? Oh man. Luni's voice was shaky as she told that. In fact, she seemed absolutely terrified right now. Oh my gosh. The terror exploded in here. But a hacker? Oh, I hate hackers. I can't deal with hackers. Not those nerds who hack into computers for money or crack the pirate games. Or crack in pirate games. The correct term would be a reality hacker. A reality one? Oof, I never heard of those before. The only hackers I've encountered were social media hackers. A reality hacker? But don't your abilities Don't your abilities work quite like that? Luni shakes her head. I guess not. You're wrong. My abilities allow me to create, modify, and erase things. And this is a very short summary of my ability. Ooh, she's letting it all out right now. A hacker, on the other hand, can't create, but they still have the power to modify and erase things, often forcefully, but they tend to be annoying little pests at most. Ooh, man, this is insanity. She takes a sharp breath, pushing herself against Lilith's body, seemingly wanting to draw as much comfort from her succubus as she can. Said companion is silently supporting her master, not giving a single innuendo for once. Ooh, the intensity builds. Except one. I spent the rest of yesterday researching the results of all the data gathered so far, and I didn't want to believe it. Oh man. I'm scared, Travis. I'm scared. I've never been so scared in my life. This won't just mean my end, but of everything I love and cherish. That includes me, exactly. It most definitely includes me. Luni is nearly breaking down, and she wanted to deal with it alone, all by herself. And she sent me off to safety. Yeah, exactly. That is it. I made the correct choice by staying. I told you the other choice was a heavy-hearted one. I told you. Walking up to her, I take both Luni's hands in mine and look into her eyes, just in a way to calm her down. Luni, please, calm down. I'm here. Lilith is here. Mitsuko is here. Elliot is here. All of us are strong. Strong enough to do the impossible. Please, can you tell me what's wrong? Travis. She takes a few deep breaths, trying to contain her fear, before letting out a small, bitter laugh. Yes. I'm sorry for that, but it's the truth. I'm scared off my wits, but I can at least tell you why. We're all here for you, Luni. You can tell us anything. This is the story of something that happened before my birth. This is something that is literally older than both my and your universe, Travis. Oh, what could it possibly be? Once an existed infinitude of people like me. Creators, born either from nothingness, like me, or from parent creators. They used to be the main ruling caste of existence, and were basically the ones who sets the rules for their own little universes. They actually had a home. The creators of past never directly lived in their universes, like me, but rather they lived amongst their own kind. Legends tell that it was a place of ultimate beauty, incomprehensible to human eyes. Creators of old were like solar systems, with their universes rotating around them, displaying each individual creator's own skills and creation. Man, man. However, those creators weren't the most involved deities. They preferred to mingle amongst themselves than deal with their creations, which they guarded as a work of art most of the time. Holy heck. They were too large to notice the individual struggles of the unfathomable amount of lives that they created. Then, the unthinkable happened. A human sorcerer managed to find his way into the heavenly home of the gods. I guess that means this person named Soul, right? His name was lost to time, but he wanted, more than anything, to meet the one responsible for his creation, his one true God. And so he did, landing in front of a surprise creator. Man. And so, he did meet him, Soul, the one who created the universe where the powerful sorcerer came from. However, Soul was arrogant and prideful. He saw it as a deep insult that the lesser being would dare touch the holy home of the creators. Yes, indeed. So enraged was Soul at that he took the orbiting universe in his metaphorical hands and crushed it right in front of the sorcerer, erasing everything and everyone the sorcerer ever held dear. That was most terrible of all mistakes. Wow. The sorcerer, hurt, betrayed, and enraged beyond everything else, lashed out with all of his power. He used every single ounce of skill he possessed that allowed him to meet Soul. Unbelievable. After an intense fight, the sorcerer managed to win, and thus stole Soul's power. Man, what a story this is. His hatred grew beyond compare, thinking all creators to be like Soul, so to remind himself of his hatred, he took the same of his fallen creator, Soul, as he was called from now on, began to lead the downfall of the creators. That is insane. That is just insane. He was the first of the Solarians, as what his followers were called, infiltrating countless universes. He managed to raise the army of mages with reality hacking powers, an army that amounted to the same number of stars in Earth's universe. The fight was something so ridiculous, even I have trouble imagining it. uncountable lives lost on each side. But somehow Soul's army managed to completely destroy the creator's home, forcing them to flee, although at a cost of over 99% of his army. Man, this is quite the story building up. However, Soul wasn't satisfied there. He and his remaining Solarians went on to hunt and kill all creators, be them old or newborn, and his power only grew. My. The highest and darkest moment of his hunt was when he and his army managed to kill Genesis, the very first creator, someone who could create hundreds of universes and concepts with a single wave of his hand. This is insane storytelling. Gone forever by the hatred of a powerful sorcerer. This is absolutely insane. However, that was all part of Genesis' plan to deal with the single greatest threat to creation. Man, oh man, oh man. For you see, if creators are killed off permanently, reality will eventually die due to entropy. Soul didn't realize this, but it's possible that he also wouldn't care. So Soul is just another one of those total scumbag against creators, right? Right? Genesis' death allowed him to stun Soul, something deemed impossible because of the power he acquired due to having absorbed the powers of billions of creators. That is insane right now. That is insane. Hold on, that's coming. The other eldest creator seized the chance, and so was it. That each of the oldest and most powerful creators joined together, one for each element, to seal him off forever. He was finally sealed off somewhere where his power would not grow, where his influence would have been null. Wow, what a story that is. His followers are still a threat, but many of them are relatively weak compared to creators, and are in such a few number after the fight with Genesis, and the few remaining are likely to be hiding. This is absolutely heavy. Yet, the same could be said about us. Creators will never again be as plentiful as before. We live scattered, hiding, or simply ignorant of our own past and purpose. My goodness. Honestly, the tale was so ridiculous I didn't believe it at first. But when by chance I came upon it, I don't even know how much of that is true or an exaggeration. Man, that is quite the story. It's crazy. But the readings I got from the data, they scare me. Because if it's true, because if this is true, if that red coffin is indeed the place he is sealed off, if that seal breaks, bad things, very, very bad things. No. In the first place, such strength is ridiculous. Legends and myths tends to be grossly exaggerated for the sake of drama, but I can't help it. If he can counter my powers, I won't be able to protect any of you. Oh man. This won't be good at all. That's why that seal must not be broken. We need to find a way to seal him off permanently. And we will, Luni. And we will. The myth says he targeted only creators. However, it's also told that he also destroyed everything those creators hold dear. He destroyed them all. Man, that's some pretty messed up crap. No, that is some extremely messed up crap. Far beyond extremely messed up crap. She looked at everyone in the room, her gaze is lingering on me. Ellie, and finally Lilith, who was hugging her in an attempt of comfort. Yeah, we need to calm her down, because this whole thing with Soul, this is too much. This is way too much. This is insane right now. For someone like me, bonds are very important. I don't want to lose that. And I don't want to lose any of you. I don't want to lose you either, Luni. I most definitely don't want to lose you either. This is something serious. From that tale Luni told us, even I am not sure if I could defeat him by myself, especially if his powers are way beyond any sense of reason I possess. Yeah, most definitely. Fighting Luni when she was corrupted was like that. I didn't win because I overpowered her. I won because I was stubborn. Yeah. Even the stubbornness. Luni, you shouldn't let the fear of the unknown get to you. You of all people know your full potential. Yeah, listen to Lilith. What she's speaking is facts. Yeah, besides, I'm here, and so is Travis. Together, we are invincible. You are absolutely right. Listen to us all, Luni. We're 100% behind you. I may be below you in strength, but never underestimate the light. I am a goddess too, so I won't hesitate to lend you my full help in this. We're here for you. You are all so dependable. I'm glad I got to meet all of you. That's the spirit, Luni. We're all here for you. And we all believe in you, and we love you. I am sorry, but the scene I caused, I let my fear of an ancient myth get the better of me. Right? Absolutely. Don't worry, Luni. It's okay to be afraid of something. it helps to be extra careful. On that note, how did you came across this myth if there is so few creators left? This is before I created Lilith. I decided to observe what word more closely, so I went to one of its human planets, and I was still relatively inexperienced. Luniverse is being barely larger than this living room. Yes, and it's beautiful too. I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful. I didn't do much, mostly using my abilities to remain unseen as I observed human behavior, but Luni looked like she was struggling to say something. What was it that she was about to say before she started struggling to say it? I was doing an experiment trying to replicate materials in that world when I was suddenly attacked. It was a Solarian cultist who was hunting for newborn creators. Oh my goodness. I was pretty weak at the time, still trying to understand how my powers worked. I got defeated pretty handily. I won't lie, I was terrified of dying, and I kept asking why he was doing that to me. Yeah, they give explanations in movies. Luni looked to be on the verge of crying again. That must have been a pretty traumatic experience for her. Yeah, it was. He started to gloat and told me the story I just told you now. Wow. He told you the exact same story that you just now told me. Unbelievable. It was only thanks to the creator's mind that I was able to both pay attention to him and manage to impale him from behind. Oh, so he stabbed him. Wow. That's pretty hectic. There was a time of my life where I actively hunted those cultists, but they were so rare in the first place that I decided to go back to my natural urge of creating stuff. Indeed, you did what you had to do. Whoever I was attacked once in my large group of them, and they destroyed several of my earlier works. I managed to delete all of them, but the fight left me very stressed. So you went independent. I already existed at the time. Luni was feeling both sad and angry. This was all before the corruption incident took both of us over. Man, oh man. This is quite psychotic. It may have been a result of it. I'll never know. We'll all never know. I know. However, that after a while, I started researching random numbers in order to control my own luck and that of my universe. Indeed. I totally get it. Not too soon after, though, the stress overtook me, and so did the corruption. So the corruption got the best of you. This somehow resulted in Ellie being born, and then Travis appeared, and the rest is history. Absolutely. She's cheerful again. Who knew? Honestly, I never thought I would have to deal with those cultists again. But to have to deal with their very deity, that's some pretty heavy and dark stuff, I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy. That's rather insane. Luni then shakes her head for some reason. It seems that she is a bit calmer now. That's great. But wow, that was a very intense tale she just told me. There are many parts I wished had more detail, but I really don't want Luni to relive some traumatic memory. Yeah. So, wow. All that evil, all that insanity, just wow. That's one very intense tale, Luni, but that's one very intense tale, Luni. But like we said before, you got us. You got us all. By the way, Ellie, that's exactly what I said. That was really intense. So just tell us what to do and we will beat this solar guy's butt back into the coffin. Yeah, those are fighting words coming from Ellie. Haha, alright, but first, let us eat something. Saying all that left me quite famished. Yeah, I am a little hungry. The room's mood considerably lightened. All of us took a seat on a big table, discussing things over more other than our mission. And that is gonna be the spot to leave on. Holy heck. Holy heck. Guys, this video should have ended at 10:35. But if I knew that Luni was gonna tell us that story about Soul, I was ready. I was in for one heck of a story. And dag nabbit, I sure was in for it. All that intense stuff that Soul did to those creators and everything that they created once, everything that they once held dear, Soul destroyed them all. Wow. I honestly don't know what to say. Like, this is the reason why I wanted to do this redo for the second time. Just to find out who Soul really is. And now I finally got my answer, and now what I'm doing is looking forward to the missions and the battle ahead. The battles ahead. This is gonna be one hecker of a series, guys. I hope you guys are ready. But for now, I'm gonna get off here because this video should have been done like 15 or 20 minutes ago. I just had to hear that story. Goodness. Alright guys, that's it for Gacha Memories tonight. The Gacha Memories redo. I'm gonna go live on Twitch tomorrow, and probably before 4 p.m. and definitely probably around the time after I end my Twitch stream, SML is probably gonna upload. Usual as usual. Alright guys, oh, and stay tuned for Toy Blast as well, and NASCAR 21 Ignition live stream as well. So, you guys have a good night.